Hi everyone, it's Gillian and welcome to my channel and another crochet tutorial. For today's tutorial, we are working on a retro flower granny square. Let's get started. Round 1, we're going to start with a magic ring. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that chain 3 is going to count as your first double crochet. Into the ring, you're going to make 11 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, and I'm going to pull my ring close. And at the end of the round, I'm going to join to the top of my chain 3, 1, 2, 3 with a slip stitch. And I'm going to fasten off here. And at the end of round 1, you should have a total of 12 double crochets. You can go ahead and tighten your ring a bit more if you need to. Round 2, you can join in any of the double crochet stitches that you like. I'm going to join using a standing half double crochet. You can also join with a chain 1 and then make your double crochet into the same stitch, or you can also use a chain 2. For standing half double crochet stitch, I'm going to put a slip knot on my hook, and I'm going to wrap my hook once, and I'm going to go into the stitch. I'm going to pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to wrap my hook and pull through all 3 loops, and that is your standing half double crochet stitch. In that same stitch, I'm going to make another double crochet, and this is going to be your stitch repeat for round 2. You're going to make 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. So repeat, make 2 half double crochet into the next stitch, and 2 half double crochets into the next, and repeat, 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, and 2 half double crochets into the next. You're going to repeat this sequence all the way around, and we'll meet at the end. At the end of the round, you're going to join to the first stitch, your first half double crochet stitch, with a slip stitch. And that is the end of round 2, and you should have 24 half double crochets. For round 3, working into the very next stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets. One and 2. Into that same stitch, you're going to make a treble crochet. To make a treble crochet, you're going to wrap your hook twice. That gives you 3 loops on your hook. You're going to go into that same stitch and you're going to pull up a loop. You now have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap your hook and pull through 2 loops. You have 3 left. You're going to wrap your hook and pull through 2. You now have 2 left, and you're going to wrap your hook and pull through 2. And that is your treble crochet. Into the next stitch, you're going to make 3 treble crochets. Wrap your hook twice. Go into that stitch and pull up a loop. 4 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap your hook and pull through 2 loops. Wrap your hook and pull through 2. And wrap your hook and pull through 2. You now need to make 2 more treble crochet into that same stitch. Wrap your hook twice. Go in and pull up a loop and pull 2 loops off at a time. 1, 2, and 3. One more time, wrap your hook twice, go into the same stitch, pull up a loop, and pull 2 loops off at a time. 1, 2, and 3. Working into the next stitch, you're going to make a treble crochet. Wrap your hook twice, go into the stitch and pull up a loop and pull 2 loops off at a time. 1, 2, 3. In that same stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. You're going to skip the next stitch, and into the next stitch, you're going to make a slip stitch. And you're going to be repeating this sequence of stitches 3 more times. You're going to skip the next stitch, and into the next stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets. Skip 1, 2 double crochets into the next stitch. 1 and 2. Into that same stitch, you're going to make 1 treble crochet, wrap your hook twice. 1, 2, and 3. Into the next stitch, you're going to make 3 treble crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Into the next stitch, 1 treble crochet. In that same stitch, you're going to make 2 double crochets. 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. You're going to skip the next stitch and you're going to make a slip stitch into the next. And you're going to repeat this sequence 2 more times. Next up, you're going to skip 1 stitch and you're going to start your 2 double crochets and 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. And you're just going to repeat here. And if you get a little bit lost, you can go back and look at the timestamp and repeat, and we'll meet at the end. You should have 2 stitches left. You're going to skip 1 and make a slip stitch into the next stitch. And here you're going to fasten off. I'm going to cut my yarn. And that is the end of round 3. For round 4, you can join in any of the 4 slip stitches. I'm going to join with a standing treble crochet. You can join with a chain 4 if you choose to. For standing treble crochet, I'm going to put a slip knot on my hook, and I'm going to wrap my hook twice. And I'm going to go in to that slip stitch, pull up a loop, and I have 4 loops on my hook for my treble crochet. I'm going to wrap my hook and pull through 2 loops, wrap my hook and pull through 2, and wrap my hook and pull through 2. And that is a standing treble crochet. In the next stitch, I'm going to make a treble crochet. Wrap your hook twice for your treble crochet and pull 2 loops off at a time. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And that should bring you to the 3 treble crochets that you made into the same stitch. That should bring you to the middle stitch. And in that middle stitch, you're going to make your first corner of this square. You're going to make 2 treble crochets into that stitch. Wrapping your hook twice for your treble crochet. 1, and 2. You're going to chain 1, and into that same stitch, you're going to make 2 more treble crochets. 1, and 2. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to make 1 treble crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, and the next stitch is a slip stitch. 2, and 3. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And that brings you to the 3 treble crochets that's in the same stitch again. And into that middle stitch, you're going to make your second corner, 2 treble crochets. Chain 1, and make 2 more treble crochets into that same stitch. 1, and 2. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Make 1 treble crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat the sequence, and we'll meet at the end. At the end of the round, you should have 1 stitch left after you made your last set of 3 double crochets, and into that space you're going to make a treble crochet, and you're going to join to your first stitch, top of your first stitch, with a slip stitch. And that is the end of the round. At the end of round 4, if you're happy with your square like this and you're happy with the size, you can definitely fasten off here and have a much smaller square. I'm going to go around one more time with a round of double crochets so you can see what that looks like if that's something that you would like to do. We're going to start round 5 with a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and make 1 double crochet into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Into the corner, you're going to make 2 double crochets. 1, 2, and you're going to chain 2 and make 2 more double crochets into that stitch. 1 and 2. You're now going to make 1 double crochet into the next 13 stitches, and that's going to bring you to the next chain 1 corner space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, and you're going to make your corner 2 double crochets, chain 2, and make 2 more double crochets into the chain space. 1 and 2. And you're going to repeat this sequence of stitches all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. This is my last round, so I'm going to fasten off here. I'm going to join to the first double crochet stitch on the both loops and into the back loop of the last double crochet. And I think doing one more round of double crochet kind of evens out the square bit. And that's the end of the tutorial. This is what the back of the pattern looks like. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please like and subscribe for more video tutorials, share it and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.